Hi, and welcome to the VA Castle Point Tai Chi Easy. I'm Dave. This is a weekly class, and today what we're going to do is we're going to review some of the Tai Chi Easy forms that we've been going over. So just join in. Hopefully it's easy to follow, and you enjoy the practice. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is just do some warm-ups. Very simple warm-ups, just warming up the body. So let's start by gently rolling our necks around in a circle, slowly, carefully. Yeah, this is really great to do, particularly if you're spending a lot of time at your terminal, computer, whatever it might be, doing a lot of work, which everybody does. So as we do that, we tend to get a lot of tension into our neck and shoulders. Let's go the opposite way. So this is a great little thing to do. Just take a couple moments, push back from your desk, and just gently roll your neck. All right, let's do some other things that you can do for your neck. So reach back and hold your neck with both hands, and then bring your hands forward with pressure. At the same time, you want to be looking up, right? Raising your head up. Then drop your head down and pressure on the neck and the upper shoulders there. Again, this feels so good to get tension and stress out of your neck. That feels great. All right. And one more, good. And one more way to massage the neck. So reach behind with a hand, look in the opposite direction. You put pressure with your hand and then turn forward, applying pressure with your hand, and just, you're getting massage across your whole neck. Yeah, that's great. Let's do one more, and we'll go to the other side. And again, look to the opposite side and then turn forward. And you're using your palm again to apply friction to your neck. Yep, that's great. All right, good. Very good. All right, we'll do this thing called the swings. There's lots of different swings. We'll do this basic one here. So how you do this, shift your weight, turn your waist, let your arms go. Shift, turn, let your arms go. And now we'll go a little faster, smooth it out, and you get a rhythm going. Right? But make sure that you're really shifting your weight and turning your waist, and that your arms are like a rope. Right? You let go of any muscular holding with your arms. Let your hands naturally tap the body. It's a type of very powerful massage. Right? This tapping. And you can move your hands around. They're tapping mostly on your rib cage in the front, and then in the back, they're tapping. You can focus in on your lower back right in the center. Right? That's an important acupuncture point called the gate of life. Right? So it's a lot of energy flow through there. So we want to just gently tap that in the center of our back. Right? Sending a little pulse through all the meridians of the body there, through that one point. Okay, let's come up on the shoulders and give yourself a little tap on the back or on the shoulders. I'm sorry, pat on the back. Nobody else is going to give you a pat on the back probably. So give yourself a pat on the back. That's good. And now come find your collarbones and gently tap your collarbones and right below the collarbones. Yeah, that's good. That's the lung meridian there. All right, good. Let's do one more loosening up. And keep your knees bent, your back is flat, let your arms dangle. And this is called spinning the wheel, right? So we spin the wheel, feel this into your hips, loosening up the hips, loosening up the lower back. You know, of course, you want to protect, be careful, stay in your comfort zone. But at the same time, you want to really loosen those hips up. That's pretty good. Let's do, all right, stop at the bottom. Just hang for just a moment, feeling that stretch in the backside of the body. Hanging, knees are bent, back is flat. Yeah, that feels good. Then reverse, go the other direction. Okay, great. All right, and just shake around a little bit. That's it. A little spontaneous movement. And if you have pets, right, which I do, I have a dog, and her name is Gracie, and she shakes spontaneously just about every time you pet her, or she gets up from taking her naps, which she does throughout the day. So we can learn from the animals. This is a very healthy thing to do. And I guess the theory is that, you know, it gets things flowing, moving, creating more space inside for the flow of energy and fluids, blood, all that good stuff. All right. So let's start with a little bit of breathing. So we use the hand gestures to guide the breath. So breath comes in, turn the palms over, exhaling down. So we're enhancing and deepening our breathing just with the hand gestures. Very powerful. This is kind of like the whole thing about Qigong, right? This is what Qigong, gentle movements, guiding the breath, is really what the practice is. Breath comes in and then exhaling, breath goes out. And let your breath sink down. And by that, I really mean that we're just using our diaphragm for breathing. So as you breathe in, let your belly expand to fill, and then exhale, your belly will naturally contract. All right, so we let the breath go deep into the body. And we allow the pace to slow down. This creates a transformation to our nervous system, which is very, very healing and empowering. The only thing about it is we have to do it, have to practice it. And the more we put into it, it's like anything else in life, the more we'll get out of it. Okay, so this is one treasure, noticing the breathing and modifying it. In this case, slowing it and deepening the breath. And the next one we're going to play with is alignment. So find the top of your head and lengthen up from the top of your head. And it's a gentle lengthening up, but actually make that adjustment. And then let's move to the shoulders and relax the shoulders. Even though we're moving our arms, we can make that movement by using as much of the body as we can, even your legs. So as the arms come up, you push off the floor with your legs, keeping your shoulders relaxed. So head top is up. Now we go to the tailbone, which is the base of the spine. And imagine there's a weight hanging on that tailbone. And the spine is opening up, vertebra by vertebra, right up to the top of your head. This is really one of the most genius things of this system of Tai Chi and Qigong is the way that we use intentions and imagery to change our actual posture, right? Which is so good for our, all our internal organs doing their work, doing their function. All right, moving down, the knees are soft, your ankles are soft and relaxed. And now the all important feet too. We're kind of like, one image that's used a lot is that we're like a tree. We let our roots go down deep into the ground through the soles of the feet. And imagine that you have roots and you can put them down deep into the ground. And that those roots go down into the ground to find and connect with the nurturing of the earth, right? So we're getting the nurturing of the earth through our feet, through all parts of our body. And then the head top is connected to the sky, the universe, the heavens. Right, so we're connected to the heavens and the earth. That's the traditional teaching. Okay, and then the last thing we want to do throughout our practice is be present, right? So we don't do Tai Chi and Qigong by, doing this kind of practice and turn the TV on or engaging in some conversation or something with our friend. It's just not what we do. We want to use the power of the mind. And how do we use the power of the mind? By being present and noticing what's going on. All kinds of changes occur that are good for our health. So it's a type of meditation, just being present. If your mind gets a little distracted, really no need to worry about that. Just come back to the body, come back to the form that you might be doing, right? We're going to do some forms here in a minute. Breath comes in, exhaling down. Okay, good. First thing we'll do in our review here, which we'll probably be doing this next week as well too, is we want to review what's happening with the legs, shifting of the weight. This is important. This is like one of the main things about Tai Chi is the principle of constantly changing the weight from one leg to the other. It's called, separating yin and yang. That's the principle. It has a name, and that is its name. So notice we have the two cones. So shift your weight over to the arm side and sit your weight down in your arm side leg. The yellow side leg should be empty. And then shift your weight to the yellow side, sitting down. Drop your tailbone down. This arm side leg releases its weight. Come up, weight in both legs, shift into the arm side. And come up in both legs and shift into the yellow side. Okay, now there's a little more to it. So we shift the weight. Now we're going to turn our waist and we're getting a full range of motion of our hip joint, then shift the weight. Now turn your waist to the yellow side, then shift your weight. Turn your waist to the orange side and then shift the weight. So if let's take our palms out in front and then do the turning and shifting of the weight. Turning and shifting of the weight. Right? And as we do this, you'll notice, see what my palms are tracing out an actual pattern, and yours are too. And that pattern is a figure 8. Well, guess what? That's what the pattern that your hips are tracing out inside. And that figure 8 is creating a stretching, lengthening, strengthening of all the muscles, ligaments, joints, tendons, fascia, all that stuff that's important for our mobility, right? So we're working that stuff by moving in the figure 8. So you can do this with your palms. So hopefully you're doing that as well, and you'll get the feel of it as you continue to work with it. All right, good. So that's the legs. Now let's add the arms and do some forms. So the first one, we're going to shift the weight to the orange side, holding the when we make this shape, we're imagining that we're holding the Tai Chi, a Tai Chi ball, an energy ball, something. And, the more we use our intention and imagery, changes happen, good things happen, right? So right away, I'm noticing that I can feel a connection between my palms, kind of tingly. And I do this stuff a lot, so it's like, it's just in my body because I practice and do it. So that tingling is opening of all the blood vessels and relaxing, and things are just moving and flowing inside. All right, so if you don't feel anything, don't worry. It's all the good stuff is happening anyway. So let's do the form. So the form is turn your waist, shift the weight. The bottom palm comes out forward, palm up, top palm goes back, palm down. Circle back, form the Tai Chi. And this is called harmonize yin and yang. Circling back. And harmonizing. Turn your waist, shift the weight, and the arms flow into position. Circle back, form the Tai Chi, and turn and shift. All right, let's come over to the other side, the yellow side. Yellow side palms on top, orange is on the bottom. Same thing, turning the waist, then shifting the weight. Turn your waist, shift the weight, and arms fall into position there, into their form. Just let it flow. Again, called harmonize yin and yang. Turn, shift, good. Relax. Right, that's, as we're learning, we want to relax and flow. We want to learn the moves, of course. But we put a lot of emphasis on relaxing in the beginning and throughout, even as we deepen our practice, we want to be able to relax. Circle back. Okay, harmonize yin and yang. Now we're over on the orange side. Just fold watch me, I just fold my arms in, right? And I have that Tai Chi over on the orange side, turn my waist and harmonize yin and yang. Turn, fold the arms in, and complete the form to the other side. Fold in. So now we're alternating. And this is typically how the forms are done. There's alternating. Because a lot of the Tai Chi form is done walking, but we're doing it in a standing. But we could be walking, and we would be walking this form. All right, so nice flow. Again, relax. And, imagining that your body is strung together, right? So that you can't move individual parts of your body. It's strung together, knitted together. And when one part moves, every part moves. That's another really important principle that aids the flow, is this interconnection of everything within us. Okay, that's nice. Now let's do the next one. Next one is, we'll start again on the orange side palm is on the bottom. We have our Tai Chi, we let it drop down. This front hand brushes around the body, the back hand, elbow stays down and then sends forward. Circle back, turn your waist, and then brushing and send forward. Dropping the Tai Chi down and then brushing around the front of the body and send forward. Imagine you're sending energy right through that orange side palm, and you're sending it out to the world. It's like a gift of returning back to the world. Could be like a prayer or a blessing, whatever resonates for you. Right? We send it forward. We're giving it back. Circle back, forming the Tai Chi, dropping the Tai Chi down, brushing and sending. Okay, now let's go on the other side, and again, hold the Tai Chi, feel that connection. Wow, I feel it there. I let the Tai Chi drop down, and then I'm going to brush and send. Circle back, drop the Tai Chi down, brush and send. Dropping it down and brushing and sending. Shift the weight, right? I'm shifting the weight to the orange side. Now I'm shifting the weight back to the yellow side. Turn your waist, brush and send. And brush and send. Okay, now let's come over to the orange side. We're over at the orange side. Just fold the arms in. Whoop, there I got it. Got my Tai Chi. Dropping the Tai Chi down, brushing and sending. Turn the waist. Whoop, fold the arms in. Let the Tai Chi drop down, brush and send. Go nice and slow so that your body, mind can connect up. And then as we practice and move, it becomes second nature. We don't have to think about it. We just let the flow happen. And Tai Chi movements, there's such wisdom in the design of the movements. They're designed to move the body in a natural way, in a very powerful and health-giving way. Right? We're using our bodies in the way that they were designed to function and work. And we're enhancing that function, exercising ourselves in a very gentle but at the same time powerful way. You know, people say, oh, Tai Chi, it's not really exercise. Well, yeah, it is, because particularly in the beginning, as you're doing it, you'll feel it in your legs, you'll feel it in your core. That's really the important parts to be really strong in, is the legs, the core of the body. All right, that looks pretty nice. Let's go on, do the next one. All right, the next one, start with the palms facing forward. We're going to shift the weight to the arm side. Swing the arms open, dropping the elbows. Now, we're going to, with the back hand, the arm side hand, cut a path forward as you shift the weight to the yellow side. Yellow side palm comes back to the body. All right, let's do that again. Shift the weight back to the arm side. Swing the arms open, dropping the elbows. Now, cut that path with the back hand. Shift the weight. Swing open, drop elbows, shift the weight, and at the same time, we're cutting the path. So the upper and lower parts of the body, the cutting of the path and the shifting of the weight, they're happening simultaneously, right? That's the harmony of the upper and lower body. It's a hallmark of, again, of Tai Chi. Shift the weight back, let the arms swing open, dropping the elbows, and then cut that path forward of clarity. Right? We all want some clarity, right, on how to conduct ourselves, what to do. So that's the intention here. We're cutting a path for ourselves for clarity. Great. Let's go to the other side. Open. Now cut the path as we shift the weight to the arm side. And cut the path again. Drop the elbows, turn the waist, shift the weight, I'm saying, and cut the path. Notice also that your palms pass each other. You can feel that connection as the palms float by each other. And yes, we're cutting the path, seeing some clarity for ourselves. And that clarity will come at the time when we're not even expecting it. So all of a sudden we say, ah, yeah, that's what I need to do. That's the direction I need to go. Swing the arms open, drop the elbows, turn the waist, shift the weight, and cut the path. Good. All right, let's do it like we've done the other ones. So now we're going to alternate. Swing, open, cut the path. Now we're weights in the yellow side leg. Turn, open, drop the elbows, and complete the form, shifting the weight to the arm side. So we can get in this nice flow of going back and forth. Let your breath deepen. Deepen in. Check your alignment. Head top is lengthening up, tailbone dropping down. Loosen, let the body just loosen up. Stretch and turn and twisting. Inside, really spiraling. Feeling your tissues spiraling as you turn your waist and shift the weight. All right, that's nice work for today. So I hope you enjoyed that. And let's do a closing. This is like a finishing exercise. Some comes from another martial art called Xingyi. Okay, and this is called waterfall breathing. So we breathe like we're gathering in from the whole universe, and we're gathering in, and it's passing down, washing down through the whole body, through the soles of the feet, into the ground, then drawing up resources from the earth through the body, the breath, and then turning it out. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in, drop down. Draw up and turning out. And the last one. All right, thank you for joining today, and I hope this you have great practice. Have a great week and be well. We'll see you next time. Take care.